So I pretty much just woke up and I already have to go. I have a hair appointment, and after that I think I'm gonna go to a little bookstore. And I thought that I would try my best to vlog. I'm not the best at vlogging. I usually forget to vlog 99% of the time, but we're gonna try. And then I also have a book haul once I'm home. And maybe I even have more books because I'm going to the bookstore. So if I find something, but I probably won't find anything crazy, but so I have to get ready. Maybe get some coffee in me. Some food would be good as well. I feel like my thinking, I feel like I can't, I feel like there's no good, like there's nothing like coming out of my mouth words wise, like good words. Let's get some coffee and hope for the best. Okay, my breakfast is gone. I would show it otherwise, but I had chia pudding with some mango puree and granola, but it's gone obviously. And then I just had some bread with cheese and tomato and cucumber. So that was that. And my water bottle, which has a bunch of random stickers on it. And my coffee. I was just at the hairdresser and now I'm gonna go to a little bookstore and cafe that's like around the corner, and it's one of my favorite bookstores. It's the cutest one, but it's a secondhand bookstore, so it's kind of like a hit or miss, like will you find books there or not, but we'll see what we find today. There's also construction going on all around me currently, so I'm gonna stop vlogging because you probably can't hear me. Okay, so I came home after the hair appointment and the bookstore, and I'm gonna show some books that I got. I got some actually I got yesterday, and then some I got today, but I'm gonna show them. So the ones that I got today from the secondhand bookstore, it's usually like a hit or miss with that bookstore because it's a secondhand store, and it's obviously it's in Estonia, so it's like majority of the books are in Estonian, and there is like a pretty good section for the English books as well, but it's like it doesn't get updated as much as the Estonian ones. But today I was even debating if I'm gonna go or not, and I was like, I don't know, like maybe I'll just go straight home. I was like, I'll just check it out. And the first thing I see is the Hunger Games book, the first Hunger Games book, and it's the pretty cover. I don't actually know if I've seen this cover. I think I've usually seen the one where it says like with the ugly font, like Hunger Games up here, and then this logo is a little more down here. But I love this cover so much, and it's in such good condition. Like there's literally nothing on it. That's just like my fingerprints, but like there's nothing on it. And I've been wanting to read this because I've never read the Hunger Games books. Obviously I've watched the movies, but I've never read them. Now that the new movie is going to come out this fall, I wanted to read all the books before. So I'm so excited, but I don't know where I'm going to get the rest of the series, like in this cover, because I've genuinely never seen this cover, but maybe I haven't just looked. And this was €3, aka $3 or £250. Those are all the currencies that I know how to translate. Amazing. Okay, the next book I found is Eclipse, which is the third book in the Twilight series, I believe. Yeah, it's the third book. And I actually recently, like last week, I started listening to the first book. I've never read these books. I've watched the movies in 2012 or 2011. No, 2012. And I was 11 or 12 at the time, so I genuinely do not remember anything about them. Like I was talking to my friend, and I was like explaining, who was like a big Twilight girl, and I was explaining like what I remember, and I was like, I don't remember anything else. And she was like, okay, great, so you remember like 2 things about one movie. And I was like, yeah. I listened to the first book and I was obsessed with the book, and after that I tried to watch the first movie, and I was like, oh, it's a little rough. I'm not saying that the movies are bad, because I know that there's such like comfort movies and there's such like fall vibes, you know, that type of movie, but they're by no means good in my opinion. The vibes are good. I'm there for the vibes. I'm there for for the drama, for the all of that. But I do, now that I know, I do prefer the books. And I'm listening to the second book currently, and then I can read the third one, but I'm obviously gonna get the other books in the series as well. But I'm sad that they didn't have any of the other books, but they did have this and the Hunger Games. And this was also $3 or 2.5 pounds or €3. So and then the books that I found yesterday, or not, I didn't find them. So yesterday there was a sale in all of like Estonia. It's like an e-Monday type of thing, and I think it's like every quarter, and a lot of online stores will be like minus 20%. And I had a gift card and I used it. I got 5 books. So let's start with the first one. I got Crooked Kingdom because I do own Six of Crows. I have not read Six of Crows, but I own Six of Crows. And obviously I wanted to complete the series because I will be reading this, if not this month, or this duology, I will be reading it, if not this month, then next month. I don't think that I'm gonna read the Shadow and Bone series or trilogy, because a lot of people will say that a lot of people have told me that it's, first of all, it's not necessary, which I knew, but a lot of people also said that it's not that good. And it was just kind of like 3 stars or something. So I'm not sure. I might try, but I mean, I can always go back to it, I think, if I feel like I want to read it. But so far, right now, I'm thinking that I'm not going to read it. The next book, I got Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I've heard really good things about. I think it's like gothic fantasy. It says, Belladonna brings to life a romantic, gothic-infused world of wealth, desire, and betrayal. So that sounds perfect, right up my alley. And I also love this cover. Like, I love the UK cover. It's so pretty to me. And I know that the second part to this series, I'm not sure if it's gonna be a series or a duology. I really don't know, but came out like last week or the week before that, or like very recently. And I'm really excited to get into this series. Like, I'm so excited. I'm also gonna be reading this like soon. Like, this is on my immediate TBR. The book after that, I got Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. And this is on my fall TBR, which I might make a video about my fall TBR, because I made like a big list on Notion about books that I have read and that I recommend, and books that I haven't read but I want to read this fall, like an ultimate fall TBR. So I think I'm gonna make a video about that if you're interested in seeing that. So this is on that list, and I think I saw somebody on TikTok say that this book was kind of giving like practical magic without the dark twist. Wait, is it spicy? Okay, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, it just looks like the perfect like cozy read, you know? I love practical magic. Like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Did I ever say that? I might have. Well, anyway, it's one of my favorite movies. So yes, I think this will be perfect. Next book I'm so excited about. So this is Haunting of Hill House, which, by the way, this is, I think, the only like movie TV show cover that I don't mind. Like, I actually kind of like this. I think it's kind of like, well, besides the sticker, I hate the sticker, obviously, that you can't remove. Without that, I think it's so cool. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. I genuinely love this series or show so much. And I watched it in 2020 when it first came out, and I didn't know that it was a book. I wasn't a reader back then. So now that I am a reader and I've been looking for like spooky, scary books, I found out about this and I was like, oh my god, that's one of my favorite shows. Of course I'm gonna read that. And apparently I heard that the book is even scarier and better than the show, which obviously tends to be the case, but I'm so excited. It's such a like short book. I think it's only a few hundred pages. Yeah, 205. So I'm excited to see how they can make it really creepy. I think I'm gonna start this book today because I really want to read it. And I think I'm buddy reading this with one of my friends. And the last book is Binding 13. So these books we actually couldn't get in Estonia up until recently because I don't know why, but we couldn't get these. And even if we could have, I wouldn't have wanted them because the old covers that they have, or I think maybe the covers are still available, but you know what I mean, like the orange with the people on the cover. Hate those. I really hate those. Like, all of those covers, I just don't like them. And I could have ordered them from Amazon if I really wanted to read them, but I was like, I would rather read them on my Kindle. But I wasn't like in the mood for the past like few months to read them. And I also have very big book fear, and this is obviously a big book. I think it's like 700 pages, if not more, almost 800 pages. That's a really big book, and I don't know about that. Nonetheless, I'm excited because literally heard nothing but amazing good things. Like, everybody that I know who has read this have loved this and this whole series. But I definitely want to get to this, but it's just so big. So those are all of my 5 books that I've gotten recently, and for now I'm on a book buying ban. I have enough books. I cannot be buying anymore. I also have my Kindle. No, because look, I do my own nails, which that's the problem. And like I'm okay at doing them. Like, I'm obviously not like a professional. I can't set this up higher now. But anyway, and I'm okay, but I just hit my nail somewhere like really hard, like, and now it's lifting and I have to fix it. So I have my little station set up here. I'm watching Destiny still, and I'm gonna fix my nail, and then I'm gonna start haunting of Hill House, I think. Also, if you hear that little sound, it's but okay, so fixing the nail, starting Hill House. So I'm getting ready for bed. You have a bit of a reading update. So I started Haunting of Hill House, and it's written in a really confusing way. I already have dyslexia. I don't need any more challenges in my reading. Cute. I got only like 40% in, no, 40 pages in. A little confusing right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but hopefully I'll figure it out soon. Another reading update is that I started listening. Okay, what's going on with my lashes? I started listening to Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. It was the first book that I saw, and I was like, okay, sure. I haven't even been in a romance mood, so it was really a strange pick for me. But all of my audiobook picks recently have been really strange. Like the Twilight series, like, why did I randomly decide that? Not sure. Or I listened to The Summer I Turned Pretty last week, all of the books. Not sure why, because I genuinely did not care about them whatsoever, and then all of a sudden I just listened to all 3 books in one day. So not sure what's up with my audiobook reads this month. I am still reading Heart of Betrayal, but it's just not hitting the right spot right now. Like, it's not what I'm in the mood for, or I can't figure out if it's the book. Like, I'm not in the mood for the book, or I don't like the book. Concealer is off, bronzer is off. I'm back to looking like my pale self. By the way, if anybody was wondering, nobody was wondering, I use this to clean my face, which is the Batika, but I have no idea how to say that. Like cleansing foam. Sometimes I'll use this, which is by Lumene, and I'm pretty sure you can only get this in Finland and Estonia, maybe in a few Nordic countries, but yeah, it's the Pure Glow Cleansing Balm. And I really like this, especially now that the weather is getting a little cooler and my skin is drying more. So it's really good. And then after that, I use the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water for like double cleansing, and this is the best. Like, I've been using this for years and years, and I have really sensitive skin, so like new products or like bad or like, I don't know, I react very like heavily to products, and this always has just cleared my skin up, and this just works like a miracle. So I don't know. And then I put some under eye cream, which this is literally like a, if you live in Europe, in, I don't even know what countries have little, but if you have little in your country, this is from there, and it's really good. Also, little just might exist outside of Europe as well. I just don't know it, but definitely in a lot of European countries. And then after that, I'll use this, which you can only get in Estonia, I'm pretty sure, but it's Puhas Lotus, just honey night cream. And I love this brand. They're like very natural. They work really well. And I use this as the night cream, or they have another one which I switch between this and that, but like the other one is like chamomile, and I really like that one as well. And then sometimes, like right now, my skin or my lips are really dry for some reason, so I'll use this, which I'm not sure if it's even helping. It might just be making the problem worse, but it's the Essence Lip Care Booster Lemon Oil, something like that. And I use that and I like it, but who knows if it's really doing anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll just brush my lashes. I also really enjoyed vlogging today, even though technically I wasn't even vlogging much. It was just really a book haul and like a few snippets of a vlog. Well, I actually did vlog way more, but I just deleted those clips because I got so self-conscious, and this is my problem. So if you didn't know, I actually made videos a year ago. Well, if we really backtrack, I made videos like 10 years ago. But obviously I have deleted all of those because I was like 12 or 13 at the time. And they were on, I don't even remember what channel I was using, but I made videos on this channel a year ago. I'm not sure if I have any of them up or if I've deleted a few or like hidden a few or what's the deal. And it was harder to film at the time, and I was moving, and there was a lot going on, and I stopped making videos. And then this spring and summer I've had a lot of problems with like my health and just a lot of life changes, and I haven't felt like making videos. And I think the main problem was that I got really self-conscious about the videos that I was making, and I felt like I didn't like them and nobody else liked them, and like I just got really self-conscious, and I wasn't really enjoying the videos that I was making. Like they didn't feel natural to me, they didn't feel like me, but I think they were just something that I felt like people would enjoy it. I felt like, okay, this is what somebody else is doing and it's working, so I should do it, but they didn't feel like me. I just got into my head a lot and it wasn't good. But I am excited to hopefully make more videos and vlog and figure out what type of videos I want to make, and hopefully you'll be with me figuring that out. That's all for today, I think. I'm just gonna go to bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little book haul and coming with me to the bookstore and just hanging out with me on a very chill day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.